What does your eye color mean? That is a really, really interesting question. I've been involved in nutrition since the age of 14. At the age of 30, I was really blessed. I came across a chiropractor, an eminent chiropractor in South Australia. And he looked at my eyes and he was able to tell me that my lumbar area on my back was actually deficient in something. And it was causing me a lot of pain. And that was caused by carrying heavy packs for 12 months in Vietnam. 80 pounds plus equipment. It does no matter how young you are, when you're coming out of helicopters, you're diving into battle, that amount of weight being carried on your back for mile after mile of combat is very, very dangerous for your back. So anyway, at the age of 30, he was able to fix it, and he did iridology on me, and that's how he picked it up. I was amazed how accurate he was. So since then, since 1976, I've studied the science of iridology, the science of sclerology, and the science of advanced nutrition. So I'm going to show you now, what does your eye color mean? I'm going to give you some example. Very, very interesting. Okay, so this one here is a mixture of Anglo-Indian, Anglo-Chinese, the mixture of Anglo-Indian, Anglo-Chinese. And so this eye is meant to be hazel, of that, but you can see around the pupil this brown ring. So although it's hazel, it's a mixture of blue and brown, but this part here indicates heavy toxicity in the colon and the bowels. It also indicated a possible cancer. She was a smoker, 40, 50 cigarettes a day. When I got her to go and checked it out, the cancer was already there 3 months. So I saved her life. Right? That was the cancer starting here in the lungs. So that is a very good indicator. Hazel is a mixture of parents. One could have blue eyes, one could have green eyes, one could have brown eyes, and then the kid comes out hazel. But the hazel has changed in this case to having the brown color, which is a toxic color. Right, so that's one. Okay, so let me look at another one. This one is brown. That's a definite brown eye. You can see very heavy brown in the center part here, which means heavy toxicity in the bowel. Right? You can see not so bright here, but very heavy toxicity here, right here in this spot. And also the grey ring at the top, which means confusion, depression, tired brain, and so on and so on. That usually is seen amongst Asian people. Asian, Chinese, Indian. 97% of the world is mostly brown-eyed. 3% of the world is blue-eyed. So that is an indicator of toxicity, heavy toxicity in the bowel. They've been eating a lot of white rice, white bread, a lot of meats, a lot of pork. No good at all, right? A couple more. That's a blue eye. Blue-eyed people are 3% of the world population. And you can see, in this case, pupils very enlarged, which means nervosity. The white ring here, which means toxicity in the bowel. And the grey ring on the edge is lymphatic system blockages, okay? That's meant to be blue, 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 and the pupil is supposed thinner. That is a person who is nervous, highly nervous, and also needs to detoxify their bowel and their lungs, right? And the lymphatic system. That's blue. Last but not least, right, this is hazel, but you'll notice it's hazel on the outside, and you can see the brown ring here. That means that the ascending colon, the transverse colon, the intestines are toxic. Right, got a lot of old meat, a lot of old pork, right? You can see also on the edge of the little yellow signs here, that's the lymphatic system's blocked up. In other words, the blood supply is dirty, right? So by looking at that, we know how to give them the right treatment to detoxify the body and hence get themselves a lot better. So the eyes, we've done over 40,000 pairs of eyes since 1976. The eyes are a great indicator. What we advise you to do, go to our channel and ask, this is free, benefits of having an iridology consultation. It'll give you some great insight about what iridology can deliver for your health. In addition to that, today you've got a big bonus. This book's launched. It's the Diabetes Solution, a 28-day action plan for lowering blood pressure, blood sugar naturally. The authors are Ronald Delaro Simpson and Patricia 10. I can tell you there's been months and months and months and 60 years of really deep experience written in the book. Every possible combination of food, causes, treatment, mental issues, all in there, in this book. Go to Amazon, order the book, and you'll get some amazing information. Be well worth it. Now, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and order this book and change your life. Now, if you're not diabetic, but you know someone who is, do them a favor, order this book for them and change their lives.